much should I charge for a nanoplasty treatment? Hairdresser, welcome to the pre-week event of the journey OMG effect that will be happening from tomorrow. Are you excited? It will be from the 15th to the 21st, and congratulations, you will have access from now on to an incredible topic, and I can't wait to start this topic right now with you. These lives will be happening, pay attention on this, from Monday and then Wednesday and then Friday, and then we have this live today. And also next week, we're going to have an amazing week. It's the week that I've been most excited from all of them. But I'm here today to say, if you don't know me, my name is MJ. I'm a nanoplasty specialist, and I'm here on this Instagram to teach you, hairdresser, how to achieve the OMG effect in hair straightening, no matter which hair type, right from the first application. Today, we're going to talk about the price, how much you should be charging for the nanoplasty system. And also, I've got a really good friend of mine that will be joining this live today to discuss a little bit more about the nanoplasty world. She's going to talk about her experience. And hello, guys. How are you? Happy Sunday. Guys, I'm so excited. Tomorrow, we're going to start... I can't believe it. We're gonna start the journey OMG effect. I can't believe it. I've been waiting for so long. Like lately with my team and I, we've been sleeping so little, like, working very hard on the videos and then on the content. And I'm so excited to teach you guys and give the best. So today I'm going to have a very, very, very good friend of mine, and I can't wait to share her experience with you all. I will see if she already joined. Such a vibe. We've got really good energy, and it will be so nice this catch up. All of you going to enjoy a lot having Sara with us on this live today. She's going to join very, very soon. Hello.
Hi, MJ.
Hi, beautiful.
How are you,
I'm
beautiful?
so excited to have you in this live today, Sara.
I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to start our chat. We have so much to talk, so much to discuss in this live. But let's start with you telling a little bit more about you. Who are you and your experience? Just tell us.
Okay, so I'm actually a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser. I started my journey at the age of 13. I've dealt with so many different hair products. I've done the chemical straightening. I've done all the keratins, hair Botox. We've done a bit of everything. And here I am today, just specializing in nanoplasty.
Wow.
I've decided to push everything out the door, and I'm just obsessed with nanoplasty, obsessed.
I'm so good. And Sara, tell us the challenges that you had when you were doing chemical straightening, keratin and all that, and the result that you used to have on the hairs. Because have you had standard results for everyone, or you were having good results in one? Tell us a little bit about it.
So of course the chemical straightenings, the keratins, everything was the most challenging thing about them was the smell of the products, the fumes in the salons, and also not knowing their results after 3 days. When they go home, they wash their hair. I'm so anxious, did it work on their hair? Was their hair, was it good? Did they use correct shampoo? I had a client who I did a keratin. She went home and washed her hair with Head and Shoulders and ruined it all. And I was like, it was always so scary for me until I switched to nanoplasty.
So Sara is a bomb, and you will know her more throughout the conversation here, and how much things has changed, isn't it?
Yes. I still remember my first client that I did. Which was 2 years ago now, MJ. It was 2 years ago.
My God.
Yeah. And she was my first ever client. So I went in and saw MJ. She gave me the training. She taught me how to do the nanoplasty. I went home. It was my first time. First of all, it was no clarifying shampoo. I was so shocked. How can I not clarify? So I didn't clarify. I did the treatment on her. I straightened it. Her results were wow. But of course, not as wow as what I'm getting today with all the courses, the learning, the OMG effects. Everything I've been learning now is making my results a lot more amazed. And even the clients that did their hair 2 years ago are telling me we love it more and more and more now, because we're more advanced now. We know more things to do, more tricks to do. So yes, it was a lot of learning for me, and I did become more professional, more successful when I learned more from MJ. Did all the
Tell me
courses.
now, how many customers you used to do when you had keratin and chemical straightening in a week, in an average?
Back in the day, so I started doing hair keratin and Botox, specializing in it. I would get like 2 a week in 2015, up until I met MJ. So from 2015 to 2021, I was doing like 1 or 2 keratins a week.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's like not the Sara that I know.
Not the Sara you know. The Sara you know now works a lot. Yeah.
That's
especially with the Nanoplasty. Yeah.
And I've got my friends typing on the best product ever. Yes. I love that. It's so good.
It is the best product ever. It is.
Sara, how did you discover us? How did you hear about us? Like,
this is the best part. This is the best part. Okay, so a couple of years ago, I had a client come to do her hair, and I said, "Your hair is amazing. It feels so good." This is like 5 years ago. I said, "Your hair is amazing." And she said, "I was overseas and I got my hair done, and it's called Nanoplasty." And I said, "I've never heard of this. Tell me more." And she said, "My sister's a hairdresser. She done it for me overseas. I think it was in Jordan." Yeah. And her hair was silky, soft. And this client had really thick ringlets, like really African hair type. And I said, "What is this product?" So her sister sent a photo of MJ's bottle and said, "This is what we've used." Now, I always thought, like, they're so lucky overseas. I wish we had this in Australia. Why don't we have this product? Whatnot. Until one day I was looking on Instagram and I seen MJ with her bottle, and I said, "What? It's here. It's in Australia." So I messaged MJ, hi. And I went over and met MJ, and the journey just flipped from there. I literally changed my salon experience. It also got rid of a lot of the products I had previously, and it's now overloaded my closets, my cupboards. My cupboards are full with Nanoplasty, no more, no other products. Because I can achieve any results I want with one bottle. I can get like frizz-free curly hair, or I can get dead straight, like chemical straightening effect. Yeah. It depends on what the client wants with one bottle, and the smell is amazing. And so yeah, it was just that one
You know what
product
really caught my attention when I met Sara? We met about 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Sara was so skeptical. Oh my gosh, she was so skeptical. She was like, "No, low toxic, okay. No formaldehyde, okay." I was like, I was trying to convince her, but she was very skeptical, and she was asking like millions of questions.
And then, do you remember? I wouldn't. Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I was saying, do you remember I would not sell the product to my clients until I did it on my hair and my son's hair? You remember my son's hair? I had to do it on my son's hair. So I took my son to MJ's salon. We did it on his hair, and I said, "This result is too good to be true." So I took him home. I showered him again with my shampoo at home, and I said, "Hey, go play in the backyard. Run around in the backyard and come back after 20 minutes." So he went and played in the backyard, rode the bike, everything. Comes back now. Normally when he comes back, you'll have all frizzy hair. He comes back with silky hair. I was like, if this is my son, then this product is amazing, because I wanted to make sure I experienced it. I thought maybe it was like the first wash was amazing. So I went home straight away and washed it again. And I was amazed. And that's when I was like, yes, this product needs to come into my salon. I had to make sure it was 100% before I sold it to my clients. Yeah. I had to make sure on my child.
Did you have any fear before starting, like when we started the training together? Do you have any fear? Do you had any fear that it was just like a hype? Or did you feel like, "Oh, I don't think this is going to stick"? Or how you feel? I know that you believed when you, obviously, once you had all your doubts clarified, you're a very believer. You were like, "This is it." Yes, the technique is amazing. The product is good. And you were so sure about it that I was like, she was convinced 100% that it was working. But do you had any doubts? Like, do you had any doubts in the beginning? How was it?
So as a hairdresser, and every single hairdresser I know has fear and doubt in every product we're going to start using in our salon. We're going to start selling. We're going to start advertising. As a hairdresser, it's very natural for us to be afraid to start a new product, to bring it into our salon. So we're always like, are we going to lose money? Are we going to make money? Is this going to crash our salon? Is this going to upbring our salon? Is it going to boost us up? It is a natural fear for us to have that fear, which is very, very normal. I did have some fear, but then when I, as I said, tried the product on my own child, tried it on myself, let my son go for a run and come back, and his hair was still amazing, I knew 100% that what I'm bringing to my salon today is going to be successful for me. 100%.
But now tell me, Sara, I remember when you started, you posted like a few very key videos, and OMG, the return that you had from those videos. Tell me, how was it? Because I remember that you were a bomb, like you were super busy.
I was.
People were like waiting list to do hairs with you. So tell me, how was it? I really want to show to the others like that when you started and you say, okay, it works, I'm gonna do on my salon, and you really dedicated. You were extremely dedicated student. You know, you learn, you asked all the questions, and you were like, what about this? What about that? What about hairs like that?
I was on the phone every day to MJ.
Yes, she was like, I need to understand deeply. But then I remember that once you learned that you started advertising, you were a bomb. Everyone was talking about you, and you were in so many pages, people commenting as crazy on your videos, remember?
Yeah. Okay, so what happened is I bought the product to my salon, and the first thing I did was I actually recorded the steps by steps and explained this product to my clients.
Yeah.
When I actually had the camera recording the result of the hair being washed and then dried off, and they saw the results with their own eyes, I was literally booked in. I was booked 2 months in advance, always. For the first 1 year of bringing Nanoplasty into my salon, the waiting list was always minimum 2 months. Always. I was fully booked 6 days a week. I was. So yeah.
How many hairs? Like, what is the max amount of hairs that you've done in one day?
I've done 7 nanoplasties in one day. Yeah.
Holy moly!
I would start at 9 a.m. and finish at 9 p.m. Yeah.
Wow.
I was back to back. I was back. That was the only way I can get clients in. And then at one point I got sick one day, so I had to cancel all my clients. I had to actually do them on a Sunday. So Sunday was my only day off. I was working on a Sunday as well when I couldn't keep up during the week, because it was not fair. Clients waiting 2 months to get their hair done.
I know.
So it was crazy. It was crazy.
And it's funny, Sara, because people around you, they started as well using Nanoplasty solution by other brands. But you were still busy as hell.
I was.
Because I felt that you were confident about the different hair types.
My results,
you were confident about the results. Yeah.
It was 100%. I also tried other nanoplasties before I saw you and I met you. I did get advertised by a lot of brands, other nanoplasties, and I've personally had to return the bottles because I was not satisfied. So as I said, I try the product on myself and my children before I actually advertise it to the world. Like, I need to make sure it's 100%. I have tried other nanoplasties where they'll tell me leave it in the hair for 3 days or whatever. And I said, this is a keratin. Yeah. This is not a nanoplasty.
Yes, I know how it feels. I know how it feels. It's so many, like everyone jumping on the hype now. But you know, like in the other hand, it's good. Because then when customers experience those type of nanoplasties, they run back to us quickly.
They
you know, because they're like, it's not possible that this is the nanoplasty that they've been saying that it's amazing. Blah, blah. It can be.
I had a client come in and she done another nanoplasty a while ago, and she said, oh, but it's good and I like it. I want to. I said, but come and try my nanoplasty. Like, come try it with me. Try the Floractive. And I can't stop getting messages from her of how obsessed, not just with the straight result, but the softness of her hair is. She said, I've never had my hair this soft before. And I said, but you've done nanoplasty before. She goes, I don't think I have.
You know what? I had a customer yesterday. She was messaging me saying, hi, MJ. Someone said to me, my customer had nanoplasty done, and she felt her hair stiff and her hair started falling and this and that. And then I say, what is the name of the salon? As soon as she gave me the name of the salon, I was like, I'm sorry, she didn't have nanoplasty in her hair. She had anything but no nanoplasty.
Oh no.
So we're
That's the
facing this in
hardest
the
for us.
market.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is the hardest for us, telling clients that I'm sorry, but the solution you had done on your hair is not nanoplasty. It's really hard for us to say this to them.
yeah,
But unfortunately, yeah, like some salons do advertise it and they don't actually sell proper nanoplasty. It's just the keratin, or they'll tell me
yeah,
I did nanoplasty and it made my hair more dry, and I say, what? Like, this is not possible.
yeah.
Not
True.
possible. Yeah.
And I love
Yeah.
the fact that when you become confident in a solution,
Yeah.
in different hair types, because Sarah, let's be very honest here, and I know that you have this being honest with you.
Yeah.
If you had a good product but not enough knowledge, you think you will be able to do all that?
Look, if you don't have the knowledge, you're going to be doing the steps by reading on paper, but you're not going to have the confidence within yourself. When
Yeah.
you have the full knowledge, when you know your product and you know exactly what you're offering right now to your client, your confidence will reflect on their results. You knowing that knowledge in the back of your head, you knowing the underlying information that you need to know, your results
Yeah.
will come out 100% better. When I first started, my results were wow. But now, my results are a dream. They're actually, every single client I get is like, oh my God, wow, wow. And I am wowed, oh my God, every single time. Every single time. Every result is a dream.
And you know what? Sarah became so good, so good. She was such a good student that she became a technician for Floractive. So she's an official technician
I
for Floractive. And it's
am.
such an honor to work with
Thank
Sarah.
you.
Her
Thank you so
energy and
much.
her professionalism, she's
Thank you.
amazing. And it's Sarah, you absorbed so well all the knowledge and everything that
Thank
when
you.
I see you talking, I feel like, man, she knows what she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
love
yeah.
that. And you know what?
I'm like obsessed with the products. I study it. Yeah.
And I love that with the
Yeah.
students because you know what I feel really honestly, I feel that the hairdresser, they join the training
Yeah.
and they come as a hairdresser, but they leave the training as a specialist. You know what I mean? They
Yes.
join as a normal hairdresser, but they leave the training specialist. So they don't settle for anything anymore. When
Yes.
someone say, "Oh, this color is so good," okay, let me see the
Yeah.
ingredients. "Oh, this product is so amazing," okay, let me see the ingredients or what this product does. It becomes like you guys become hunger for more. You don't
Yeah.
satisfy of nice pictures and oh, the hair looks so amazing, because so many people post nice pictures of hair after the straightening, but
Yeah.
what really makes someone good is, okay, so is this person is going to have a good hair at home? Because I
Yes.
think that's what really matters.
Yes.
Having a good hair in the salon
Yeah.
is it's not
It's
important.
nothing. It's just here for
Exactly.
photos. Yeah. It's just for photos.
Exactly. But having a good hair at home, this is like priceless.
Yeah.
And Sarah now, as a nanoplastic specialist, a technician from Floractive, it's so good to have her teaching now other
Yes.
hairdressers,
Yes.
teaching other salons how to do it and how to, because as I say, having a good product at the end of the day and not knowing what to do, it will make you always having average.
That.
And
Yeah. That doubt.
I
That
become
doubt.
sad, like some people, they are so stuck on the um, keratin application from 20 years ago that even having a gold bottle of nanoplasty in their hands, they still have average results. And I
Yeah.
feel like, okay,
They
it's
don't have the
missing
knowledge.
knowledge.
Yeah. The
But
knowledge.
thank God that today I don't really need to say this. But before, Sarah, you know that people used to say, "Oh, I don't think nanoplasty works really well. I've done for
Mm.
someone and I feel that the hair blah blah blah." Today they don't come with this, this energy anymore. They come like,
I know.
"What did I done wrong?
That's
How can I improve?"
right. That's
And I
right.
love that
Yes.
because you admit you have a good product, but you need the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, you just have average.
The salon I went to, MJ, like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
she told me, I know the product, I'm getting good results, but I went wrong a little bit here. Can you just tell me what I did here that I went wrong with? And I explained to her, I showed her steps and whatnot. I get a phone call the same night and she said, I did exactly what you said. And oh my God, the results. She said that little extra knowledge that I got made my results so much better. So we see
Exactly.
this. We see this with clients
Yeah.
all the time. We see this with hairdressers.
Yeah.
We see this. Once you have that full knowledge and you know exactly what the product is, and you know exactly what you're doing, your results come a lot more effective, a lot more, oh my God, a lot more wow. You have that shine, you have the longer lasting results. Just when you have that knowledge. I think that the course is very important. They need to like know that the knowledge 100%.
Yeah, because you know, like, to be very honest, when I teach them one single hair, I feel like, okay, they learned how to do in a blonde hair. But what about when someone comes with chemical straightening or permanent hair or a hair that is extremely damaged? What are they gonna do? Because I'm always having this in the back of my mind. How come the other industries, they don't have one product that suits everyone? They don't have a makeup that suits everyone's. They don't have a shampoo that suits everyone's. They don't have anything that suits everyone. Why a straightening product will be one product, one single step that suits everyone? This is crazy. Or when I see people comparing the product and the process, the technique with the keratin, I'm like, you missed the point. You didn't understand. You know what I mean? I feel like it's lacking knowledge to understand that you have something above, superior, and not because it's mine. It's not because it's the one that I sell. Because like Sara, I don't sell anything that I don't believe. And I'm just saying it because I really believe. And if I didn't believe, there would be no point for me to be here convincing anyone.
That's
you
correct.
know, and the thing that I most like about Sara is that she doesn't sell anything she doesn't believe. She doesn't sell anything she doesn't try. She doesn't sell anything that she doesn't think that it's really good. And I think that's what makes her an outstanding professional.
If the product isn't wow on me, I'm not going to give it to someone else. If I'm not going to be impressed, I'm not going to be happy with it, I won't sell it to my clients. I've had my clients for over 10 years and I only offer them the best. Like, I will not give them something less than the best.
But that's,
so,
you know, that's the way I believe, you know.
What made me 100% into the Nanoplasty. I did the demo at Hair House Warehouse 2 weeks ago, was it, MJ?
Yeah, I think so.
did the demo, and when I went in, the client in there had like the natural hair. She had no color. She was a brunette. She was very basic. So her Nanoplasty was very like, you know, put the product on. It was the basic 1, 2, 3. And I said, I'm happy that this is your model. She's just very, very basic. I need someone with very challenging hair. So they said, there's this girl who's got extremely bleached hair. And I said, come here. I said, would you like to do a free Nanoplasty? She said, of course I will. She's so excited. But for me, I was so happy because I was able to teach them how to deal with like the very damaged hair and then the healthy virgin hair. You know what I mean? Because as we said, every hair type is different. And when they got knowledge, when they had knowledge of different hair types, they became more confident within their salon. They were a lot more confident. They were a lot more.
And I feel that when they're confident, as you say, reflect on how they sell. Because when someone say, come to me, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly how to analyze your hair. I know exactly what your hair needs. It's completely different. The way you sell and the way that the person listens as well. Because imagine when someone with a really challenging hair comes and you say, don't worry, you're going to leave here beautiful. Your hair is going to be amazing. And you really meet that expectation, you gain that customer forever. And you gain her mom, her sister, her cousins, you gain everyone.
And her auntie. And her neighbor. If she's Arab, her neighbors too.
If she's Brazilian, all her friends too.
All the family and friends.
That's true. There is someone here saying, what can I do to be that confident? What can she do, Sara, to be confident?
Let's have a coffee.
She needs to study. And that's why I'm launching the course. You know, tomorrow you're going to be able to watch a free live, and then Wednesday as well, and Friday. And this is the same training that Sara received once, and that's the same training that she learned to teach others now.
Can I answer that question from my heart? I want to answer this question from my heart. If you want to be so confident with Nanoplasty, like 100% confident, you need to understand the product 100%. And I swear to God, the more and more, like, even if you say like, oh, I have the best results already. No. Do the training, do the classes, do the lives, watch the lives. Your knowledge will go so much more higher. Your confidence will become higher. And I swear to you, your confidence will reflect on your client's hair. Your confidence in the product, understanding the product, will make the results, the OMG effect 100%. When you understand this product, you're going to receive those results. And when you receive those results, you're going to get those clients. And when you get those clients, you're going to make that money. When you make that money, it just gets better for you.
Sarah, what changed? What changed in your life after Nanoplasty? Tell me the revolution that happened in your life, in your salon.
This is a big one. This is a big one. I've been a hairdresser. I started hairdressing when I was 13. I've been working all my life. I've done everything. I do the upstyles, the cuts, the colors, the blow dries, everything. The keratins, the chemical straightening, everything. Of course, with Nanoplasty, it was less work, more money, which was something that a lot of hairdressers do need. After doing it for so long, we have the carpal tunnel damages, we have the back damages, we're tired. We want something that's worth our time, that makes us money worth our time. So financially, it was a big change in my hair salon. There was a lot more money. You actually get excited to get up and go to work because at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more traveling for myself, a lot more luxury for myself, which is, and also a bonus. So I'm telling you my personal experience, and I'm sure everyone who started Nanoplasty is also getting the same experience. It does financially boost up your hair salon. You're doing less work, more income. So and wow results.
Yeah.
So you're literally doing like less work on yourself, on your body as a hairdresser. It's a little bit more less work, but on the actual clients, they're getting like the most amazing results. So it's really worth it. It's worth everything. So it was a game changer in my salon.
I love the fact that there is a lot of hairdressers that I would love them to have more knowledge about the process, about the, because it's not only understanding the product, it's understanding the whole environment about nanoplasty. Because you need to be able to analyze hair, you need to be able to be good in analysis and in application. And there is a few steps that seem silly that you need to follow, but if you don't know, you just don't know. And because the industry is so strong in selling shitty stuff, trying to wreck the market, offering products that are so cheap, so people offer and undercut other hairdressers. I feel that when the hairdresser works with Floractive, they feel confident about telling the price that the product costs. When you're not confident about the process, about the results, you're going to be doing specials and always charging less because you know that the customer is not going to be happy. Because I never saw Sara having problems of charging customers. Like you always charged a fair price because you felt confident and 100%. You gave them this confidence.
I knew I was fair, I knew I was giving them the right results and I was being fair to them and myself.
Yeah, and I think that's the point of the whole conversation, and the title is how much should I charge for the nanoplasty? We've got a charge where we recommend you to charge, and everyone that starts reducing the price of the product and reducing too much the application cost, we always reach out to them. And the first thing we notice is they don't have enough knowledge. They're not confident. So they don't become confident, and that's why they always have to reduce their prices.
100%. It's the ones that always have the sales are the ones that know that they're not going to get the best result, but then they're going to be like, hey, I only did it for you for like 300, but if you went somewhere else, it's 400 or 500. So you save so much money. Yes, your hair isn't the best results. Yes, you would have got so much better results over there, but I gave you a big discount. And this is why some hairdressers do that, unfortunately. And it's just, people think they just got a big bargain.
Oh, definitely. I had to cut, unfortunately, a few hairdressers that were using my product and charging like not a fair price in the market. And I feel like this is such a good opportunity because it's a good return of the investment. It's, as you say, you work less, you receive more. Hairdressers shouldn't be charging less than the fair price.
The fair price, 100%.
And if they need more knowledge, investing more knowledge. Then actually undercut the whole market. You know what I mean?
Yes. So that's the sad part. They'll undercut the market just so they don't have to learn the product. If you get the knowledge of the product, you will not be undercutting on your prices. You know exactly what you're charging is worth it.
Exactly.
In Perth. MJ can answer that one.
I will. I can tell you. Send me inbox if you are a hairdresser. Send me a DM. If you are a hairdresser, I'm going to send you the place where you can buy, because this is a professional product. I know there are many other products out there. You just go and buy from the counter, online, whatever. This is a very exclusive solution to professionals. And this is very serious. We take this very serious.
Yes, yes, you do.
Sarah, ask the last question because I know their kids are running. My kids are knocking my door here to get in.
So far, they're just like sitting down looking at me. They're going like, how much more longer until we can start playing? And I said,
I know. My kids are like, okay, well, last question. If you could put everything in one word, one nanoplasty done to you, what you would say?
Changed my life and my client's life. I swear, it wasn't one word, one sentence. It changed my life. It changed my salon experience.
Amazing.
It's changed my clients' experiences. Another big factor. My bleach clients, the ones that are doing blondes, are loving their blondes now because they're coming. They're doing the platinum blonde, bleaching everything, coming back after a week or two and doing the nanoplasty and having that beautiful hair. So they can have blonde hair, bleached hair, damaged hair, which is, no longer damaged because they're getting the nanoplasty done. So it's changed for everyone. My clients, for myself, for my salon, for everyone.
That's so good. The last question now for us to finish. This is a free space for you to speak from your heart. For someone that might be watching us and thinking, should I join the course? Should I not? Should I spend my time watching? What would you say to them? Someone that was on your shoes a few years ago.
Okay. I'm gonna answer this question because this is my stage now. I get to talk. I'm going to speak open-heartedly. If you are a hairdresser and you already are using Floractive and you already know all the knowledge, do more of the courses and get more of the knowledge, because even me as a technician, and I go out to salons and I teach hairdressers, the more I watch the lives, the more I read into the product, the better my results are becoming. And even though I'm actually teaching, there is space for more knowledge and there is space for better results, and every time I'm learning. So even within myself, when I'm doing demos at different hair salons and I'm showing them how to do nanoplasty, I'm learning new things by teaching them, because I'm saying it out loud to them. I'm like, oh my God, this actually makes the results better.
Yeah.
So it made me realize, even when we did the look and learn the other day, even though I've been to how many of them, how many demos have I been to? Still, when I was there, I was like, I just learned something new.
Yeah.
And I'm a technician and I still learned something new. So you can imagine there's always more space for knowledge. So 100%, my advice to all the hairdressers that already are doing the product, to do the online training, do the look and learn training. Whenever MJ has the lives, watch the lives, because you always get the extra knowledge that will help you succeed more with your experience with the nanoplasty, and also boost your salon. Also, the most important one would be watch the way MJ does her advertising for the nanoplasty, because that was one of the biggest key factor in my salon. This is what made me become more successful in the industry. Another one, if you are not using Floractive yet, and you're thinking of looking into the product, I was once in your shoe. I am extremely confident with my product today. I'm extremely confident with my work. I am very successful in it. I promise you, if you do take the step of coming forward, learning how to use the nanoplasty, doing the look and learn class, doing the online training, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. MJ is so helpful as well. You've got a support team here. We're here to help. We're going to make sure you learn the product. We're going to make sure you get the best results. We are not going to give you a product and be like, okay, go do your own thing. Yeah. We're here to support. Yeah. We promise you to get the OMG effect. We promise you to get the best experience and the best outcome and results out of your bottle. We don't just sell it to you and tell you, okay, go now. We make sure you learn it, and we're going to make sure you love it just as much as we love it.
So if you're watching this live after finishing, type OMG in the comments and you're going to receive the link to watch. Yeah. And if you are watching right now with us and you want to participate on the week that we're going to do next week, that's starting tomorrow, 7 a.m., so you need to participate of the OMG journey. I can't wait. I'm so excited. The link will be on the bio. Yeah. Sara, again, my love, thank you so much. It was good to talk to you. It was amazing to hear more about you. You know that I appreciate you as a technician. And
I love you. Thank you.
Good to have you in the team. And I wish you all the very best. You know that.
Thank you so much. And if anyone has any more questions, feel free to message me. I'm always here to answer any questions. I'm very honest with my answers. I try to be as honest as possible and tell you my experience. If anyone needs help with anything, message away. I'm more than happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, Sara.
No
Enjoy your week, my darling.
I'll
Thank you,
hopefully see you
guys.
tomorrow. See ya.
See you guys. Have a
Bye.
great
Bye.
night.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.